Hello?
Oh,
Oh boy.
it's really loud. Speak.
Hello?
Okay, good. Yeah, you're good. Ready? Here comes the speed. 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to Weston High School on this cold October day. No, it's November now. What am I saying? On this cold November day into the last regular season home game for either team. We'll see if either of these teams are able to get a home playoff game this year. And welcome to Weston High School as the girls varsity team is taking on the what is it? Cambridge Region Latin girls varsity team. We're about 5 minutes of the way through this first quarter, and the score is 0-0. And I think everyone is cold.
So we're not seeing what that's speeding, right? Oh, because I can see the.
Well, no, it wasn't working before. We can keep trying.
But we did get it to work.
We got to work on this. So do you want me to shut it down? 86 that?
Um,
I can move it over here just so it's Connor's more room. I'm gonna move the Connor.
Hang on a minute. There's something crazy going on here.
I might lose battery on this as well, so I wouldn't. Take the camera off first. Where's the tripod? Did we score? Yeah, commentating people. Mr. Gong, can you bring me up?
Yep, yep.
And the Weston girls team scores early on in this first quarter, about 6 minutes through, and lead 1-0 over Cambridge Region Line. And what a great goal, Connor.
Yeah, a great cross inside. Number 12 able to put it in off a rebound off the goalie. Early start for Weston.
Yeah, great start.
Check. Okay, Michael. Here's your microphone in a microphone stand.
Jesus
And you're good.
Christ.
That sounds like it's pretty cool. Am I getting a camera tripod soon?
Yeah, we gotta undo this one though. How are we gonna do that while he's filming?
Well, no, we don't have to do
It's
that.
so awesome, right?
If we took off, do we have to do
This
that?
has to
Yes,
go.
yes.
Okay. I'll go
Somewhere in
up
the
to
middle.
you.
Fine.
Do you need a dime?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Here.
It doesn't line up to. I stopped it before you even blew the whistle.
What just happened? Injured? Oh, I can put it down for an injured.
I thought it was a Julia.
Hang on.
No, she's Becca.
Oh, that's two, maybe.
Is it?
She's
The longest screw in the world. Okay.
All right,
And the other plate?
here's the other plate.
And the lens.
Who is this?
Connor, should I leave it at this height? I'm just gonna leave it at this height.
Leave it at this height. Yeah.
All right.
Get fucking bed.
Yeah, Emily and Emily.
They should have lent them the swimming coats for today.
Exactly.
I know, right?
That'd have been kind.
I bet you the kids playing are fine.
Yeah, the ones on the sideline.
I know. Did you sign with them?
I think Wilson. I'll probably did.
Not Wilson.
One of them.
Take the 20% off there.
Sorry, Wilson goes to 25 Avenue.
That makes no sense.
I don't even think there isn't a 25
What's
because it
25
goes
Avenue?
my house, but our street goes by fours.
How's that work?
There isn't a 20. Oh, there is. It's next door.
Wait, did they expect to fit another house in between?
I don't know.
In between?
Maybe.
Space.
I know.
All right, Connor.
It
This
literally
is ready
takes
for
over
when
like
you're
four.
ready.
Oh, and draw the four. I gotta go.
Oh yeah.
Just hold it. Just shoot at the
Their
ceiling for a
elbow
second.
down.
It's so cold.
Here, I can
Look
just
at
go.
you can
Hang on.
Hold
All
on.
but-
I don't know what I'm doing. All right,
all but
Take
one.
it off. Just put any of this button push right here.
right here.
Press 5.
Yeah. I see it.
Because we're
Different
24 and
input, I
Michael's 28. I think across the street sold.
Almost.
Dead Creek.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
You're good to go.
We good?
You can turn it back on while he brings the tripod over.
Yep.
Click 1.
Just let me know.
You need this. All your legs.
Just
to
take
be
your
the
time.
same.
I got this up. Take your time. Run.
They call it a push there. That's what they call it. I feel like.
That is so off.
It's what? Oh, you mean in terms of the being even?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'll show you something. See this? Okay, now this head will move and you can get it so that it's straight.
Oh, so that's what this is for right there?
Yeah.
See what you're talking about.
Oops, hang on. You see the bubble?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the bubble in the middle.
There's a bubble.
See this?
The green bubble. It's one of those balancers. I forget the name.
It's a level.
Level. Sorry. It looks good to me from where I'm.
Oops.
You should send that to Melissa.
I don't know.
Those are the
Is that
ones
good?
she wore.
Looks good to me.
Yep.
The ice cream truck?
She wear her Crocs all the
You
time.
can carry that mic if you want. It doesn't matter.
I can walk around with it?
Sure. So
Mike, you want to
gross.
take the camera?
Yeah?
Why
What do you need me to do?
down?
What's that?
Why is it coming down? It's this one, right?
Oh, there's one over here.
That's the one.
You want me to run camera?
Yeah.
Alright.
Layers.
I like this. This is cool. Alright, bring me back whenever you're ready.
You have a breakaway.
And welcome back. We're in the middle. Oh. We're in the middle of a breakaway as I have to move the camera around the pole. Still 1-0 as we've been having some interesting technical moments here to say. We have 4 minutes left here in this first quarter, and Connor, I think you've gotten a little bit more to watch than I have. What have you liked so far?
Yeah, this looks like only the second opportunity really for CRL so far this game. A lot of the ball has been on the Weston offensive side. A lot of good opportunities at crosses, but other than the 2 shots I think we saw, there hasn't been much action on goal per se.
No, there hasn't, and it's a cold one out there today. We really couldn't get anyone to film up on the roof, and I don't really blame anyone for that. I was outside for just about 10 seconds, and well, that was pretty uncomfortable. So, it's gonna get colder though. It feels like I think it's like under 20 right now with the wind chill. It's a cold one out here today, and well, not much more to say about that. It snowed this past weekend. It was on Halloween. No, it was the day before Halloween when it snowed. Oh boy. As CRL and Weston fight for control of the ball here, it goes out of bounds for a CRL kick-in. As we are moving the camera because the ball seems to go back and forth between right where we can't see the pole as Weston regains control, and number 11 looks for a pass across the field to number 33 as Weston is looking to bring the ball upfield again, and it goes out of bounds for a CRL kick-in. As 2 Weston players are subbed in, number 5 and number 24, as number 11 and 12 come out of the game, and they're going to be very cold and probably going to need their jackets. Two minutes remaining here in the first quarter as Weston leads 1-0. And all I gotta say is the players look cold. Not much else going on. Besides the goal, it's been relatively uneventful. Not many shots on goal. I can imagine kicking that ball is like kicking a rock with how cold it is today. As Weston boots it downfield, and CRL is able to corral that one and then bring it back as Weston kicks it out of bounds. An eventful first quarter for both Connor and myself, moving this camera back and forth. But hey, we're not that cold at least. You know, the fans, the limited fans that are here today, look like they're about to freeze on these metal benches. We're inside the press box, not exactly a picture of warmth, but at least we're out of the cold. As a shot on goal goes just to the right, and it will be a Weston goal kick as time is winding down. Both referees look very, very cold themselves out here today. And the lights are on as it is getting dark earlier, so gotta put them on. And I think, what time is sunset tonight? It's gotta be 6 something. I mean, I don't know. I woke up and I was tired because, you know, after daylight savings, right? I mean, your whole body clock is off. As we're winding down in this quarter, as CRL and Weston once again fight for control, as CRL is able to gain, well, and that will be the end of the first quarter. Weston leads 1-0. And if we had any sponsors, this is the time when we take a moment for our sponsors, but we don't have any. But if you would like to sponsor us, please let us know. And we are back in the second quarter. Weston leads 1-0 over Cambridge Ridge and Latin. As a Cambridge Ridge and Latin player will be fouled in the Weston zone, giving Cambridge Ridge and Latin a free kick. Number 10 for Cambridge Ridge and Latin, setting up for what looks to be a cross. And it will be stymied by the Weston Wildcats as Cambridge has the ball once again, and Weston takes it away and is looking to move it upfield. The ball is then taken again by Cambridge and Latin, who is fouled and will give Weston another free kick. Number 10 once again to take it. It's stopped by Weston and will be kicked out of bounds, giving CRL a kick-in. That ball will go out of bounds and will be a CRL kick-in. Weston with the ball, and it is taken away, and the shot on goal will be just a bit too slow, and that will be easy for Bella Simmons to handle as she rolls it out wide to one of her defenders as Weston attempts to work the ball upfield and create some offense. Weston with the free kick. As Weston moving the ball upfield quickly, as number 5 looks for a pass on the inside across and is unable to get around the defender and will be granted a kick-in deep inside the CRL zone. 16 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Weston leads 1-0. Oh, and now it's CRL ball. Fight for the ball near midfield as a Weston player lightly shoves, I think lightly is a very generous term there, a CRL player, and she will be awarded a free kick. And that one is booted downfield but stopped by Weston as she is fouled, and it will be a Weston free kick. Connor, thoughts on the game so far?
Not much has happened here in the second quarter. A lot of fouling, free kicks, kicks in, just any sort of stop either team can get, they take a boot, and no one's even had a shot on goal so far.
Interesting game so far, and the statistics are brought to you by Connor's brain. Well, 0 with the ball. And that one will pass through a few players as Weston attempts to clear it out of the zone. And And the ball is just exchanging sides as Weston looks to have a little bit of something going here as they work it backwards. CRL is able to take the ball away, and then Weston gets it right back. And that one will go out of bounds for a CRL kick-in. Believe the sun has set here in Weston as the sky is now. Is that purple, Connor?
That is blue, Michael.
That is blue.
We can adjust the color.
Unfortunately for me, my eyes are not the best with colors, but that's okay. I was close enough. As number 11 looks to sub in, but she also looks extremely cold at the same time, so, you know, storyline of the game is which team will freeze first. Right now, it's a tie. And that cross will be stopped by Weston, but then hit into the box by CRL. As CRL and Weston players fight for the ball on the edge of the sideline. A nice play by the Cambridge Virgin Latin player, who will be fouled and give them a free kick. The cross is in. The ball did not move, so Weston gets the ball. An excellent play by the CRL player right there to give Weston the ball. I think that might be their strategy this game. And that one will go out of bounds, and CRL will get the ball. Something happened. I wasn't watching. With 11 minutes and 40 seconds left in this second quarter, Weston up 1-0. 0 shots on goal by both teams this quarter. Relatively uneventful so far. Weston trying to work the ball downfield, and that one will be off a Weston player, and it will be given a CRL kick-in. Weston with the ball, working it inside. The cross is blocked. Offsides? Yeah, offside. Wait. No, it is offsides. That's what I thought. There are no side judges, so it's a little bit more difficult to see those offsides without them. CRL is attempting to work the ball upfield once again here today. They have been unsuccessful in most of their attempts to do so far. However, this time around could be different. As they continue to work the ball. CRL is slowly but surely moving that ball upfield. And that one will stay with CRL. somehow as they're looking for a cross. As should be foul. I don't know why that wasn't caught. I thought that was a foul, but that's just me. Unlike the Bedford game last Saturday, there are about 8 fans in attendance here today. Let me actually count. 1, 2, 3. It's very cold, so you know, I wouldn't expect a lot of people to be here. But I think more than the boys' games at least. So that's something. Hey, I've been here for 6 of them, all right? And I try to get people to come, but can't do it all, right, Connor? And that one will go out of bounds for a Weston kick, and that was a nice play by a CRL defender right there, Connor, to save a corner kick.
Yeah, deciding to kick it out of bounds, giving a free kick, which aren't too great because
Aren't too effective, yeah.
too effective at all. So they are indirect, and really players spend their time mastering the throw-in when this year they're not particularly allowed to do that.
Yeah, I think today might be the one day where players would not want to exchange the kick-in for the throw-in, given how cold the ball is. Probably want to keep those hands warm. That shot will be blocked. As the ball once again enters the 35 to 35 zone, where the ball is exchanged by both teams about 1 billion times as the wind whistles ahead. And yeah, no one really wanted to film up top today, but hey, if you're out there and you want to film in the coldest weather possible for free, I mean, we'll give you community service hours. Let us know. We'd be more than happy to let you do so. We'd even bring you hot cocoa. So, you know, pluses all around right there, Connor, right?
Yeah, you know, I would never say no to free hot cocoa.
Let's see. Weston with another kick-in. As they play it backwards and then forwards, as Weston once again looks for an attack, looks to add an insurance goal to their total so far here today. CRL moving the ball down the field with some speed. That will be stopped by a Weston defender, and they will be awarded a kick-in off of a nice defensive play.
That was just dribbled out of bounds by the Cambridge player.
I think it hit off a player, but I don't know. It did something. Weston with the ball, with some speed. Number 5 running down the field. The shot, that was a good shot. If it was a little bit to the left, that would have been a remarkable shot on goal.
Top right corner, good save by the goalie.
Great save by the goalie. Weston with a indirect corner kick will be stopped by CRL. Oh boy, wow. That was a interesting style to save that goal. One hand on the goal post, other on the ball. But it worked, as CRL now looks for a counterattack here. That's what it's called. What do you want me to say? I mean, it's what Dream League Soccer tells me strategy is, so I don't know. What do you want me? CRL with the kicking. And a nice move by number 6. A little fake out there as the ball is now right in front of the goal and it will go in. Tie ball game. 1-1 with 4 minutes and 41 seconds remaining here in the second quarter in the first half. CRL ties it up at 1 goal apiece with a nice play by the CRL players and likely to be a slight misplay by the Weston defender who held on to it just a bit too long there, Connor. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think the Weston defender didn't anticipate another Cambridge player, so she was trying to regain control of the ball before kicking it out rather than just immediately getting out. But the Cambridge player's there, and the goalie is not far enough up to stop the goal.
Mm-hmm. Weston starts the game back up with 4 minutes and 35 seconds remaining as 2 goals have been scored, 1 by each team, 1 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter. But Weston has a little bit of a rush going here as they look to put this one in the back of the net as well, or hopefully try. And that ball will be kicked around like a hacky sack. That was a pretty good reference. I'll give myself credit for that one. As Weston looks to move the ball upfield as the wind continues to howl. Weston boots this one upfield as CRL is able to regain control of the ball, and now we're looking to poor Connor, man. As number 10, who's made some nice plays here this first quarter, gives it away, and that will be stopped by Bella Simmons, and she will look to roll it out, punt it. It'll be a punt. It did not go that far. I think the wind had a little bit of something to do with that. As Natalie Dodosi gives a, wow, that was a beautiful pass. That was just, what a goal. What a pass, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Did you see that pass? My goodness, what?
Ladosi brings about 20 yards out.
I mean, that
Blue ball.
That was the most,
It had to be almost a perfect pass as to not have the player offsides and to get it to them in time.
and hold on, the girl who scored the goal, number 5, I believe, hit it with her right foot. It was stopped by the goaltender, and I think she hit it with her left foot to score.
Yeah.
That was probably the best
adjustment off the rebound.
best goal of the season by far, I think, by both the boys and the girls teams from what I've seen. That was incredible. That pass, my goodness. That's like, I don't even think you can do that in FIFA. That's how good that was.
You would know, Michael.
I mean, that's just pressing Y, but I mean, you're not getting that good of a ball. Perfect run. 2-1 Weston with about 2.5 minutes remaining here today in this first half. As Connor, is now the sky purple or is it more of a black?
It's definitely not purple, Michael.
Close enough. It's getting dark. That's the point I'm trying to make, as Weston should get the ball that looks like it went out of bounds, and the ref saw it too.
When you see a sky of purple.
Hey, I mean, look, in tennis, you don't really need to know what color it is. You just need to know whether the ball's in or out. So, I guess, you gotta have trade-offs.
I don't think there are too many sports you need to know what color the sky is.
Yeah, I mean, there's gotta be one now. I mean, baseball probably, right? If the sky is, I mean, I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. As CRL has a kick in with 2 minutes remaining here. Oh boy, that almost was a misplay by a CRL player right there. as Weston has looked more aggressive after the CRL goal, scoring one as, boy, that wind is so loud. The CRL is working this one downfield. Number 6 will be out, run, and then fouled. As Weston gets the ball, as someone yelled. But I don't think we're going to have as much jostling in the stands as we did last week, as I think most people are just too cold to even move. So I think I'll be the only one talking about the game today. Well, and Connor. That's going to be a foul against Weston, giving a CRL free kick and likely the last. Nope, that is the last action of the first half. Weston leads 2-1. We're going to go to a break. We will see you at the start or near the start, sometime close to the start of the second half. This has been Weston High School Live. I am Michael Filipkowski. Connor DiBiase is our cameraman. Mr. Grellin's here today. And thank you for watching, and please continue to watch. Hello and welcome back to Weston High School. This is the start of the second half of play. Weston is up 2-1. Girls teams have looked much better in the two games that I've seen than the boys teams this season, but that's not a slight to the boys. That's just a compliment to how strong the girls teams have looked both here today against Cambridge, Rindge, and Latin, and against Bedford last Saturday. Weston with the ball at midfield. As Connor, your thoughts about the game so far here today?
Yeah, it's been a close one. Not a lot of shots on goal for either team, but for the opportunities both teams have had, there have been 3 goals so far, a 2-1 lead for the Western side. Had a very strong half offensively, mostly in the first quarter, but still able to get a goal towards the end of the second quarter, giving them a slight lead.
CRL with a kick right here.
Yeah, I'm trying. What's going on?
As they're looking to work it down into the Western zone for some shots and hopefully a goal for them. I know. There's no way. There's just no way I can do that with the mic. God, I'm telling you, not working this one. Apologize for the slight technical difficulties. We are dealing with the tripod from hell. Something that Gordon Ramsay even wouldn't try to fix himself. As Connor is desperately trying to work it. As CRL has a indirect free kick right here. As I don't know if you can see those. I'll have Connor pan to it in a second.
What do you want me to pan?
I want you to pan to the flags on top of the goalpost if you can. Those flags are moving pretty fast right now, and that should give you an inkling about the wind speed out here today, which is more than apparent as it not only is cold, but it is also windy, which is the perfect combination for everything bad. CRL with the ball, and the cross will be unsuccessful as the Weston goaltender will pick that one up. As it has gotten colder here in the press box, I have put on another sweatshirt.
And still no coat.
But still no coat? Well, I didn't bring one today. Maybe I should have. It's okay. That walk after will be a load of fun. I got it. You're good. I got it. Mr. Crown. CRL with a kick in here in their own zone as. Yeah. Uh-oh. Jesus. Connor. It just started going up again.
You know what? We're not on that camera right now. Oh, I guess we are.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
That's the name of the show.
Weston looking to work the ball up here, upfield. As they are able to get some. Oh boy.
Cameraman here.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm doing a really bad job of doing two things at once. Thank you to Connor. Why? As Weston once again has the ball in the CRL zone. As number 9 will be offsides.
What are you looking for?
CRL with the kick. Passes it backwards to the goalie. And she will boot that one ahead. As CRL looks to get something going here. As Weston will regain possession and look to make something happen here. Just don't play it to the sideline, otherwise I won't be able to see it. There you go. As Cyril will regain control of the ball and look to work it upfield once again as they're down 2-1 here in this third quarter, as Weston scored the best goal of the season by any team, any soccer team in my opinion, from Weston, with a beautiful pass from Natalie Ladosi and a goal by number 5. CRL now working the ball upfield. Got some runners. As I believe, I don't even know what's going on. CRL has the ball, now Weston has the ball. And it goes out of bounds. CRL now with the ball, passes it into the midfield as Weston attempts to take the ball away. They are successful in doing so. As a through ball will be just a bit too far. Boy, that looked good from where I was sitting, but Weston player was unable to get there in time. This will go over a few players' heads as someone will fall. Number 5 with the ball. Oh boy, that was it's a little bit funny. One player runs into another and they both go down. 12 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Weston once again leads 2-1. Weston with the ball at midfield as I have a hat wrapped around my hand as it is getting cold. Ooh. So nice plays by Weston players as a litany's not the best word. A caravan. Let's go with a caravan of CRL players looks to jump into the game, as I use the word jump because as you can see, they are literally jumping. As CRL now boots that one downfield. That will go out of bounds, and the ref indicates it will be CRL ball. 5 in, 5 out for CRL. Weston with no subs. Is that a blanket or is that, what is that? Looks to be a flannel something. I don't know what that is. Looks warm though. Weston now with the ball and the cross. Not the greatest. As number 9. Whoa, what a move. And what a pass too. Natalie Lendosi looks outside, finds a pass, as that one will get taken away, and Sierra will work it upfield. That one will go out of bounds, and it will be Sierra ball. You're good, you're good. Hey, you're good. It's fine. Sierra with the ball. Now Weston with the ball, working it upfield. That cross could be good. I thought it was a little strong. The shot on goal is good. What a goal! Whoa! Did you see that, Connor? I don't know if you guys saw that.
Nobody saw it.
Okay.
It was a through ball right to the right edge of the goal, where the Weston player was able to keep it in bounds and curve it right into the left corner of the goal.
Yeah, it was really beautiful, as it was a fast cross that looked to me was going to go way past the Weston players. And then I believe it was number 14. It looks like Alexa Lim was able to just catch up to that and put it on goal.
Yeah, and I think the Cambridge players are potentially looking for an offsides call there.
It looked to me like it was onside.
Did not get.
Yeah, my sincerest apologies. I was not doing my job there.
Yeah, it was a fast through ball. It looked like it was going out, but just able to slightly keep it inside.
And then, I think it's a great shot, but it looks like it was a slight misplay by the CRL goaltender, Connor. What did you think about that?
Yeah, I don't know how much of a misplay it was, because I would have expected that to go out of bounds. She's playing the left edge, which she should have been. Mm-hmm. Maybe just not fast enough to get back to the left corner. It was a great shot to get it right where the goalie couldn't get to.
As this shot by CRL, as they are now down by 2 goals, goes up and over, and it's starting to get a little bit farther away as Weston extends their lead to 2 goals. But Connor, as we know from last week, 2 goals was not enough to stop the tie from occurring versus Bedford, as they were able to score, 2 goals in the last 20, or was it 2 goals in the last 40?
It was like 2 in the last 15, I believe.
Yeah, so hopefully Weston can hang on here today, as it goes from a goal kick to an indirect corner kick. The referees must have conferred and decided it went off of a Weston player rather than a CRL player. Give Connor some work to do here, as he's going to have to maneuver his camera around the post. This cross out of bounds and give Weston the goal kick.
Looked like on the Cambridge shot there, it just brushed the white hat of, I think that's Ali Kirk, on the defense, which they overturned their call of a goal kick to give Cambridge a corner.
As the ball bounds back and forth between players, it goes out of bounds by a nice defensive play by a Weston player, and will give a free kick to CRL, as Mr. Garland, our faithful and loyal video, media, photo, he does it all. Really anything with technology teacher attempts to do something that I don't really know with Connor's camera.
They're kind of.
As Weston now working the ball ahead. Now CRL takes it away. And I have a total new respect for those weathermen who do reporting in hurricanes now, as I can barely do this inside when it's cold. As Ciro with the ball, looking for, they might have an opportunity as the cross, as a through ball was a little too soft there, Connor. You think if they put that one a little bit faster, something might have happened.
Yeah, there was a Cambridge player centered, but a lot of Western defenders still there and ready to intercept any sort of cross.
Ciro with an indirect cross here. It is a little too short and a little outside. As now Weston running down the field. As this one will be saved by the goaltender. And you didn't see any of that again because I'm really bad at my job. Now Weston with the ball once again. Number 9 moving downfield. Gets through one defender. Unable. Oh boy, that was close. 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 25 minutes remaining in total. And it's cold.
It's cool though. Can you check the other connections just to make sure? Because I seem to.
This one, you're fine, Mike.
Okay. This one,
Like that one?
the Weston shot will be saved. Weston looking to add another goal to their total so far here today, which is already 3. This kick was not excellent by the goaltender as Weston is able to corral it right away as they're looking to put another goal on the score sheet here today. And the Weston player is, I don't even know what happened. That should be our ball. It is not given to us. An interesting call. It looked like to me that a CRL player touched that last.
Yeah, but the ball was right on the edge when 9 tried to save it. They could have just been going off.
Yeah. No harm, no foul as Weston has the ball in the zone once again. This shot, did that hit off someone?
I think it just went right through to the goal.
Oh, okay. The punt this time goes sky high, and that will be a Weston free kick. With 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter, Weston with another opportunity to put another goal on the scoreboard. Cross is blocked. Free kick to CRL. The ball in the Weston zone, CRL with it, fighting for a shot opportunity, and they are unsuccessful in that. Weston now with the ball once again, running down the field with the ball as it is crossed over, and CRL will take it away. This through ball, she was on sides, I believe, but is not fast enough to get there. I think that should be off of Yep, the CRL player, and give Weston the ball here once again. And it's cold. Weston with the ball as the quarter is winding down here. Probably should end momentarily. As the cross will be stopped twice in a row by different Weston players, and Weston now looking to make something happen upfield. Beautiful ball to number 9. Oh boy, almost missed that again. And that shot will be wide of the mark.
Offsides regardless.
Oh, offsides? Okay, good, because I was about to miss another shot. And that will be the quarter. To give you some perspective on just how windy it is here today, that American flag right there is blowing pretty steadily. So it's windy out there as the third quarter comes to an end, the fourth one coming up in a minute or so. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back after this. Welcome back to Weston High School. The fourth quarter is starting now as Weston leads 3-1 here as Cambridge Ridge, is there an N? Rindge in Latin. Almost gets a shot on goal there, but Weston is up 3-1. And if they're able to sustain this quarter with even a -1 margin, they will win the game. So hopefully they can. Saw a tie last week. We've seen a couple of losses from the boys team. So hopefully we can see a win here today, as it's the last regular season game for the girls team, as this cross will be successfully defended, as the Weston goaltender is able to handle that one with relative ease, and will punt this one ahead. Ooh, that through ball, could it lead to? It will not lead to anything, but that was close.
That was great defense by the Cambridge defender there. Able to stick with the Weston attacker and get the ball out of bounds.
Weston with the ball once again, looking for another goal, as Cambridge takes it away and advances it upfield. That through ball will be unsuccessful.
Ellie purpose if they were like elf or something like that. I'm not getting the balls in the balls.
That cross will be successfully defended by Weston once again here today, as that through ball will be stopped.
Do you remember? Well, I really call these things called brawls.
A nice play by a Weston defender right there. A nice play by Weston's number 9. Ooh, unable to get around Cambridge defender. Had she been able to, though, it would have been a very, very good goal-scoring opportunity, as a great pass here will lead to nothing.
Oh yeah, you really do.
And that one will go out of bounds.
What's all this?
Dunkin' Donuts will be here in 10 minutes.
What's that? You guys see one of it?
Sure. I'll just stand right there. I'm fine. I'm just going to warm up for a few minutes and go back outside. I'm fine. I'm okay. Seriously.
Losing your camera again.
Which one?
Connors.
Oh boy.
Still losing it?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just check all the
Check your wires.
And Michael, why don't you try and find this action?
I can try.
There you go.
Ay, ay, ay.
There you go.
I think I made it worse.
I'll be on in 2 seconds.
Where's the ball? Cambridge, just hold on to the ball.
There we go. Yep.
0. Now with the ball in the Weston zone, that will be stopped successfully by the Weston team. Ooh.
I don't see anything on the screen, guys.
Oh, that's my fault. Sorry, multitasking is I'm not the best at it.
Connor, I don't have anything out of your camera.
Nothing more?
Oh boy. Weston moving the ball around the field. That one will go out of bounds and be CRL ball. Jesus. Here. Gaff tape. Oh boy, what is going
Okay, we're back on.
as CRL almost had a great opportunity there as they're going to try to work some magic here to score 2 goals in the remaining 13 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, Mike, follow in.
That's a beautiful ball.
So the proceedings come out for Wednesday already or no?
Determine that for this game.
And it's us?
Us, CRL, Wayland, and Wolfman.
So it's just 3 teams that are gonna be in it?
It's 4. CRL, Weston, Wayland, and Wolfman. There would have been 5 obviously, but Bedford's out.
Who's CRL?
Right here.
Oh,
Go. Oh!
And a great opportunity there by Weston was stopped.
Unfortunate this year is not being able to go into a room and watch a lot of film. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, of course. Excuse me.
It just makes it.
And we're back.
Well, yeah, you're missing Della and
I think his name was a big
a lot of it's also, you guys been around the block all, you just never know from one year to the next what it's gonna get in a kid's head.
Oh, no question about it.
You think that so-and-so's gonna have a stellar performance and then something at home that happened, a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
I always found that team
As Weston moves the ball downfield, and it will go out of bounds.
that had good juniors. Junior year, senior year.
11 minutes remaining.
It gets them distracted. It's
Yeah. Megan and her boyfriend will go from there.
And that cross will be unsuccessful by Weston as they're looking to continue to control the ball here as that one was stolen away. Not a lot of communication here by the Weston team right there as someone should have been shouting man on. Oh boy, I'm missing this. Can you? Never mind. You're good. It gets all angled. I don't know why. I think that's the way I have it. Yep. Hold on. Just move this way. You are good. I think this one might be a little bit shorter. I moved it up. That was my problem.
It's about practice. All he cared about is how quickly he could get home before his parents got home. And
That should be good.
You good?
it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
Alright, it's too bad. Which one was the year? Which one was 2008?
No, not.
Weston clears it out of their own zone successfully. And they're looking for something ahead, as they have the ball and just lost it, but will regain possession due to a foul.
Oh, it's actually given the. No.
It's given to West. That cross is beautiful
Come on, can't, sorry.
to number 5. Oh, that should be a handball. Was not called. Connor, was that a handball?
It was a close call, and no ref was over there to see it. So,
In
no
your
call
opinion,
was made.
for real, was that a handball?
I think it hit off the elbow area.
Okay. I'm just.
Tied with the shoulders and everything.
That is true. That is true. I thought it was a handball. Ooh, that was close.
I want the head coach to disappear for 3.5 months. It ain't happening. It's not happening. So, they stay in touch and they know the time.
8 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here today. If Weston can hang on for these 8 minutes and change, they will have another win to their scoreboard this season, as this shot is nowhere near the goal. Weston with the kick. My bad. I got it. Do we lose it?
You were right. So.
These were too close. See this? It's gonna kick that a little bit more.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Is your laptop? Are we off stream then?
No.
No?
No.
Oh,
Still stream.
awesome. Oh boy, it's cold. I need a good hot dinner tonight. I think all the soccer players will need a good hot dinner tonight. Connor's been posting some dinner photos on his Instagram recently. Connor, want to tell us about your last one?
Oh, yeah, Halloween night I made a filet mignon. I don't really know how that's apparent to the game. But
No, I was just saying, you know, how after this game I was gonna eat a nice warm meal, and you know how I hope most of these players would do the same, as they're definitely much colder than I am. Especially those on the sidelines who just haven't moved all game and are outside in this wind. As the ball is moving between the 35s, the 40, now at midfield, and I'm missing all the action once again. Old habits die hard. As now Weston is a little bit more defensive here, as CRL has made some nice plays here in this fourth quarter, but they have not amounted to anything thus far. 5 minutes remaining, just about, here today on November 2nd, 2020. The final home game for the Weston, potentially the final home game for the regular season, as this is the final regular season game for Weston, as they will enter a tournament with only 3 other teams, with Cambridge Ridge in Latin, the Rindge in Latin here today, Wayland, and Waltham. Thank you, Mr. McGrath. As those 4 teams will compete for the DCL Small Championship, I believe. The COVID Cup, aptly named. And Bedford had recently just dropped out, so both the girls team will definitely have a shot at winning this, as they're up here today 3-1. The boys team, you know, we'll see. They've been beaten by all 3 of those teams, so, and combined have won 1 game against those teams, but they always seem to find some sort of magic in the playoffs, so maybe they can get one here. As number 10 attempts to move through the Weston defense, is unsuccessful in her attempt, as now CRL is looking in desperation, or is going into desperation mode, as with under 4 minutes remaining in the game, they're down by 2 goals, and they're going to need a miracle in this one, Connor.
Yeah, they got one opportunity here. That was a call on the Western side to give him an indirect kick. I don't really know what it was. Didn't look like much contact there, but a big opportunity here.
Referees maybe want to make the game a little bit of an interesting one, as that was a not so great of a pass, leading to Weston moving the ball all the way down the other side of the field. And that pass will be handled nicely by a Weston player, as that cross will give a Weston player an opportunity for a shot. That shot, ooh, I thought that had a lot more speed on it than it did. It will be handled relatively easily by the goalkeeper as she punts that one. But time is winding down here for CRL here today, and this will be a huge momentum win for the Weston girls team, as not only will they go to end the season with a win, but they will also be facing this team in the COVID Cup, so giving them a little confidence in that respect. As a beautiful cross, my goodness, what a through ball.
Great defense.
Great defense, but what a through ball. As Weston not stopping the attack, which has worked for them well this game, scoring them 3 separate goals, and with, give me 2 seconds. With 2 minutes remaining, Weston is up by 2 goals. And with an indirect cross here, maybe looking to add 1 more. Oh boy. That was an interesting decision there by the goalkeeper for CRL. As Weston looking to just hang on to the ball and hang on to the win. And the shot will be handled easily, but CRL basically in need of a miracle at this point. CRL now with the ball. One of the final opportunities likely in the game. As I think everyone's getting a little bit cold here on the sidelines, waiting for this game here to end. A free kick by number 10. That one will be wide of the goal. No opportunity for a shot. As the free kick, or as the goal kick will be passed around between players. And Weston is once again bringing the ball upfield. Oh boy. And that is the game. Weston wins 3-1. The Ice Bowl. Thank you all for joining us here today. We will see you. Well, I don't know when we'll see you next. Might be covering that one. If not, we will see you for basketball season if there is one. Hopefully there will be one. But if not, we'll be back soon. Thank you all for listening here today. I'm Michael Filipkowski, Connor DiBiase,
Thank you all.
and Mr. Garland. We're all here helping us out here today. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll be back soon.